Which one is correct option? A. TEM mode exists in free space of infinite boundary. B. TEM mode exists in two-conductor pattern system for finite boundary. C. TEM mode exists in waveguide only. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is both A and B. A vertical loop antenna like a horizontal dipole is vertically polarized. A. True. B. False. C. D. The correct answer is false. The attenuation in a waveguide near the cutoff frequency is A. 0. B. Low. C. High. D. Very high. The correct answer is 0. The electric flux and field intensity inside a conducting sphere is A. minimum. B. maximum. C. uniform. D. 0. The correct answer is 0. TV antennas are usually A. Yagi-Uda. B. loops. C. helical. D. parabolic. The correct answer is Yagi-Uda. Measurement of radiation resistance by reflection method is suitable for A. parasitic element antennas. B. low frequency vertical conductor antenna. C. all type of antennas. D. none of the above. The correct answer is parasitic element antennas. A lossless transmission line is connected to two identical voltage sources as shown in figure. The impedance measured at the midpoint is A. B. 100. C. 50. D. 25. The correct answer is a lossless transmission line is terminated in a load which reflects a part of the incident power. The measured VSWR is 2. The percentage of the power that is reflected back is A. 57.73. B. 33.33. C. 0.11. D. 11.11. The correct answer is 11.11. A higher directivity is specified by A. high gain low BW beamwidth. B. high gain high BW. C. low gain high BW. D. none of the above. The correct answer is high gain low BW beamwidth. The best excited reflector from a waveguide is A. horn. B. parabolic. C. biconical. D. corner. The correct answer is horn. Long distance short wave radio broadcasting uses A. ground wave. B. ionospheric wave. C. direct wave. D. any of the above. The correct answer is ionospheric wave. The effect of ground on radiation pattern is to A. cause cancellation of radiation along the ground. B. produce more number of nulls. C. both A and B. D. either A or B. The correct answer is both A and B. If an electromagnetic signal is incident at 0 in a waveguide, then at other port of waveguide we will get A. 0 power. B. power. C. depend upon input signal strength. D. depend on frequency. The correct answer is 0 power. An antenna having a high Q has A. lower BW. B. higher BW. C. flat response. D. none of the above. The correct answer is lower BW. The polarization of dielectric materials results in A. production of eddy currents. B. creation of electric dipoles. C. absorption of electrons. D. release of high velocity protons. The correct answer is creation of electric dipoles. An electron when placed midway between two equal and opposite charges will A. remain stationary. B. oscillate between the charges. C. be thrown out of the field. D. spin in the field. The correct answer is remain stationary. Which of the following is the abnormal phenomena observed in the ionosphere? A. communication link interference. B. Sunspot cycle. C. Fading and whistlers. D. Tides and winds. The correct answer is communication link interference. In a lossless transmission line, A. RLGC, B. RLGC, C. RLGC, D. None of the above. The correct answer is RLGC. Which layer is least important in high-frequency propagation? A. D layer, B. E layer, C. F1 layer, D. F2 layer. The correct answer is D layer. Which of the wave remains unaffected whether it is a day or night? A. Sky wave, B. Ground wave, C. Tropospheric wave, D. Space wave. The correct answer is ground wave. Which of the following is not an omnidirectional antenna? A. Log periodic, B. half wave dipole, C. discone, D. Marconi. The correct answer is log periodic. The unit of magnetic flux density is A. Farad meter, B. ohm meter, C. Tesla, D. ampere meter. The correct answer is Tesla. In a waveguide, if TE mode exists for Z direction propagation, then A. EZ0HZ0, B. EZ0HZ0, C. EZ0HZ0, D. EZ0HZ0. The correct answer is EZ0HZ0. Critical frequency of a layer in ionosphere. A. FC9N, B. FC81N2, C. FC81N, D. The correct answer is FC9N. Distances near the skip distance should be used for skywave propagation. A. To avoid the Faraday effect, B. To avoid tilting, C. To prevent skywave and upper ray interference, D. So as to exceed the critical frequency. The correct answer is to prevent skywave and upper ray interference. End-fire array has a dipole spacing of 2. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is false. Which one of following is correct for broadside array? A. Direction of radiation is perpendicular to axis, B. Also perpendicular to the plane, C. Current is fed of equal amplitude equal phase, D. All. The correct answer is all. Curl of gradient A is A. XA1, B. XA, C. XA0, D. XA. The correct answer is XA0. What does the expression represent? A. Electric energy density, B. Magnetic energy density, C. Power density, D. Radiation resistance. The correct answer is magnetic energy density. A conductor is said to be perfect if it has conductivity. A. Finite, B. Infinite, C. Unity, D. Zero. The correct answer is infinite. The simplest standing wave is due to the value of reflection coefficient is A. 1, B. 0, C. Unity, D. Infinity. The correct answer is unity. In terrestrial microwave links, the number of fades per unit increases as A. Both the transmission and the distance between the antennas are increased, B. The transmission frequency is increased but the distance between the antennas is decreased, C. The transmission frequency is decreased but the distance between the antennas is increased, D. Both the transmission frequency and distance between the antennas are decreased. The correct answer is the transmission frequency is increased but the distance between the antennas is decreased. Bandwidth of an antenna is related with where Q is quality factor. A. QB, B. Q1B, C. QB2, D. Q1B2. The correct answer is Q1B. Select the correct relation. A A B A B B A B A B A B A B C X A B A X B A B D all of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. Diffraction of electromagnetic wave. A is caused by reflection from the ground. B may occur around the edge of a sharp obstacle. C arises only with spherical wavefronts. D none of these. The correct answer is may occur around the edge of a sharp obstacle. Power gain of antenna equals directive gain in VHF and UHF range if and only if efficiency of the antenna is A 0.25, B 0.5, C 0.75, D 1. The correct answer is 1. For a plain good conductor, skin depth varies. A directly as square root of permeability. B directly as square root of frequency. C inversely as permittivity. D inversely as square root of conductivity. The correct answer is inversely as square root of conductivity. When a plane wave traveling in free space is incident normally on a medium having R4.0, then fraction of power transmitted into the medium is given by A89, B12, C13, D56. The correct answer is 89. For broadside array, maxima will be obtained at A90 to 170, B180, C45, D at any angle. The correct answer is 90 to 170. Surface impedance at high frequencies is a consideration for A. Good conductors, B. Semiconductors, C. Dielectrics, D. Ferrites. The correct answer is good conductors. The unit of displacement density is A. Voltmeter, B. Ampere meter 2, C. coulombs meter, D. coulombs meter 2. The correct answer is coulombs meter 2. Dish antennas are A. loop, B. helical, C. parabolic, D. conical. The correct answer is parabolic. When microwave signals follow the curvature of the Earth, this is known as A. the Faraday effect, B. ducting, C. tropospheric scatter, D. ionospheric reflection. The correct answer is ducting. Characteristic wave impedance is A. B12, C. EXHY, D. HYEX. The correct answer is 12. The attenuation factor A and phase shift factor for a wave propagated in a good dielectric having are given by A, B, C, D. The correct answer is A. Consider isotropic radiator radiating a power of 1 watt. At a distance of 1 meter, the power per unit area with equal A 1 watt M2, B 4 P watt M2, C 1 4 P watt M2, D 2 P watt M2. The correct answer is 1 4 P watt M2. Cassegrain feed is used with a parabolic reflection to A. reduce the size of the main reflector, B. increase the gain of the system, C. increase the beam width of the system, D. allow the feed to be placed at a convenient point. The correct answer is allow the feed to be placed at a convenient point.